This week on the Indie News, injuries, ladies action, and NXT Takeover? Let's talk about the Indie News. Hello everyone, I am Travis Colt, going alone this week. Kevin Hawk is dealing with some family business, so I'll be bringing you the Indie News by myself. We're going to kick off week 223. There's a lot of stuff going on this week. We got Halloween, we're going to be talking about Evolution, but this is where the independents shine. Starting it off on Friday, I believe. Yes, we had AAW's Dia de los Luchadores. This was in Marionette Park, Illinois, where we had Kurt Stallion and Jake Something defeat Paco and Steve Manders. We had a three-way match that was won by Zachary Wentz. He defeated El Hijo de LA Park and Steppenwolf. Wrestling's Jeff Cobb and Trevor Lee defeated DJ Z and Trey Miguel. Josh Briggs defeated Joe Asa, and then also Josh Briggs defeated Ace Romero. Impressive. Next to Blood, Bandito and Flamita defeated the Besties. Kimberly and Scarlett Bordeaux defeated Kylie Ray and Marty Bell. Ray Phoenix defeated Sammy Guevara. LA Park defeated Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And in the main event, the team of Firefox, aka Myron Reed and AR Fox, defeated Wrestling's David Starr and Eddie Kingston to become the new AAW Tag Team Champions. And then we had Chikara on Saturday, La Loteria Letal, the Lethal Lottery Tournament from the Wrestle Factory. A very interesting random combination tag team tournament with a couple of extra matches. So we're just going to go through the card here. We had Princess Kimberly and the Whisper defeat Hollowicken and Shazza McKenzie. Cam Zagami and Jimmy Rave defeated Hype Rockwell and Oleg the Usurper. We had Solo Darling and Rory Gulak defeat Travis Huckabee and Ophidian. Juan Francisco de Coronado and Missile Assault Man defeated Blank and Ice Cream Jr. We then had Danger Hawk retaining the Young Lions Cup Championship against Still Life with Apricots and Pears. Back to the tournament, we had Kimberly and the Whisper defeat Cam Zagami and Jimmy Rave. Juan Francisco and Missile Assault Man defeated Solo Darling and Rory Gulak. We had Green Ant defeat Volgar via disqualification. Dasher Hatfield successfully retained the Grand Championship on behalf of his tag team partner, Mr. Touchdown, beating Sloan Caprice. And then in the main event, Princess Kimberly and the Whisper defeated Juan Francisco de Coronado and Missile Assault Man. So now the Whisper and Princess Kimberly are officially have 3 points and are officially cashing in at the Chikara Grand Finale this year. Let's Get Invisible. Apparently, per the rules of the tournament, it wasn't you could choose. It was as soon as you won 3 points because you won 3 matches, you immediately get a tag team title shot at the end of the year. So that'll be interesting to see how Princess Kimberly and the Whisper work together, because I can only assume they didn't exactly work well together during the show. But also on Saturday going into Sunday, we had Ring of Honor on TV. Interesting show this week. We had Hangman Page defeat Scorpio Sky. Shane Taylor defeated Eli Isom, but then continued to beat him down afterwards. He was then he's kind of run off. He was beat with a chair a couple times by Flip Gordon. And Flip Gordon snapped. He beat Shane Taylor a couple times, so Shane actually had Shane didn't leave in the best of sorts, but then he calls out Bully. He says, "Hey, Bully, is this what you wanted? Did you want me to get extreme?" That he's been dealing with this whole thing that Bully Ray feels like these entitled wrestlers don't belong and all this kind of stuff. So he calls out Bully Ray, and Bully says, "Hey, you look like you want to fight. I'm ready to fight. It looks like they want it, but it's not going to happen. So if you meet me next week in Philadelphia, you bring your best guy, and I'll bring mine." To which Bully Ray then brought out Silas Young. Says, whichever one of our guys wins. So, essentially, it's if Silas beats whoever Flip Gordon brings, Bully Ray gets to decide what happens to Flip Gordon. He can go to the ring, he can beat the crap out of him, because that is the stipulation. He also threw out the idea that if Flip Gordon's guy is able to beat Silas, Flip could beat the crap out of Bully Ray if he wants to, or he could just fire him. So it's winner chooses the loser's fate, which is going to be an interesting situation to see next week. Excited to see what happens next week on ROH. But in the main event, we had Jay Lethal and Jonathan Gresham defeat Jushin Thunder Liger and Kushida. That being said, we go back to our other results. where we had WWR, or Beyond Wrestling presenting WWR. This was WWR versus the World, an all-women's event. We had Delmi Exo defeat Tara Calloway. We had Karen Q defeat Zoe Lucas. LuFisto defeated Shaz McKenzie. Thunder Rosa defeated Harlow O'Hara. Skylar defeated Davienne, Alicia Edwards, and Oceania. Penelope Ford defeated Jessica Troy. Willow Nightingale and Sola Darling defeated Tessa Blanchard and Indy Hartwell. Alpha Female defeated Princess Kimberly. And in the main event, Jazz retained the NWA World Championship by defeating Jordan Grace. Very interested to see how all that went. The idea of Jordan Grace versus Jazz just sounds so cool. So, very cool. Now, here we go. On Sunday, we had Evolve. Or also on Sunday, because WWR was also on Sunday. Evolve. Boy, things got interesting here. I was kind of reading through as these results were coming in, and it started to get, first off, we knew we were going to be crowning a new WWN World Champion. So our first match, we had Darby Allin defeat Josh Briggs to become the last guy to enter into that ladder match. Apparently, only 3 had been named over the week, so that's a cool thing. Then we had Priscilla Kelly defeat NXT Superstar Jessie Alaban, which is cool. And then things started to go again. And then Adrian Jaoud, who is also an NXT Superstar, defeated CZW's Joe Gacy. Leon Ruff defeated Barrett Brown. Doom Patrol put out a challenge, an open challenge to whichever tag team wanted to challenge them for the Evolve World Tag Team titles, and they were accepted and defeated by NXT's The Street Profits. So now Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins are the Evolve Tag Team Champions. We had a match that was supposed to happen between Marquise Porter and Mikey Spandex, but they were both beat up by NXT Superstar Dan Matha. Dan Matha then was in a 4-way match where he was one of the 3 that lost. Adrian Alanis defeated Dan Matha, Liam Gray, and Sean Dean in a scramble match. Fabian Eichner, another NXT Superstar, defeated Shane Strickland to become the new Evolve World Champion. And then in the main event, J.D. Drake defeated Anthony Henry, Era Fox, Austin Theory, Darby Allin, and Harlem Bravado to become the new WWN Champion. So NXT essentially took over Evolve. We know the Velveteen Dream has gone and had matches there. EC3 has been there. There's been a lot of NXT involvement in Evolve. This is a whole new level where now two of their champions. I don't know if WWN actually. I don't know if that actually counts as an Evolve championship, but regardless, their tag team champions and their world champion are now NXT Superstars. And fucking awesome for Fabian Eichner being a world champion in Evolve. I don't know what's going on, but it's very, very cool. That being said, we got a couple things to talk about as far as news. I'm going to get the bad news out of the way. This coming Friday is a big show for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Unfortunately, Will Ospreay was pulled out of a Never Openweight Championship match against Taichi. Nagging injuries, injuries that have just kept been. He was pulled from the shows leading up to it, hoping to get better. He kept saying that he'd be better by the time the title match was going to happen, but apparently that's not going to be the case. He's not. The treatments that he's going through are not. He's not responding to, or his body's not responding to, in the way that he would like, and so unfortunately he will be pulled from that championship match. Also, speaking of that show, unfortunate for Will Ospreay, but fortunate for one of these tag teams because I believe just 2 days prior, the winners of the Super Junior Tag League will be named in the current standings as of Sunday the 28th or Monday the 29th, because it's already the 29th over there, even though I'm recording this now. Yoshinobu Kanemaru and El Desperado are in the lead with 10 points. Bushi and Shingo and Sho and Yo those two teams are tied with 8 points, We have Taiji Ishimori and Robbie Eagles, Kushida and Chris Sabin, ACH and Ryusuke Taguchi all tied with 6. Jushin Thunder Liger and Tiger Mask have 4. And bringing up last place, Volador Jr. and Soberano Jr. with 2 points. They have not won more than one match. It's not going well for that particular team. So, currently it looks like it'll be Yoshinobu Kanemaru and El Desperado, but things can change within the week, and we will see who faces next week. And that finally brings us to upcoming shows, where we have on Wednesday, Halloween, actually. Beyond Wrestling in Worcester, Mass. is going to bring It's Alive, a spooky show. As you can tell by the pictures and the font, it's spooky. Where we have Chris Dickinson versus Jimmy Jacobs, Stokely Hathaway versus Ultramantis Black, and boy, good luck MJF, because he'll be taking on PCO. And then on Friday in Eber City, Florida, we have Shine 54. Lots of titles on the line here. We have Candy Cartwright defending the Nova Championship against Aja Pereira. The Shine Tag Team titles are on the line as Holly Dead and Thunder Rosa defend against former champions Mercedes Martinez and Ivelisse. And in the main event, LuFisto looks to take back her Shine Championship as she challenges new champion Allison Kay for that very title. And then finally on Saturday in Akron, Ohio, AIW brings us Rubber City Con. All kinds of people signed up for this show. You got Barbie Blank, you have Hornswoggle, you have Cowboy Bob Orton, you've got Booker T, Shockmaster, all kinds of... It's a whole event. Apparently they're doing their own little like Comic-Con type of thing. But we do have matches as well, where we have Allison Kay taking on Faye Jackson. Dr. Daniel C. Rockingham will take on Gilberg. The Intense title's on the line. Tim Donst will defend against Matthew Justice. And the Absolute Championship is on the line. Tracy Williams will defend against Joshua Bishop. So, those are just a few of the matches that are happening at all those shows. For now, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Click the links down below, because if you want full cards of all these shows, you have to click the links above ours. All the links that will send you to the different websites of these different promotions. We've got WWNlive.com. We have BeyondWrestlingOnline.com. Go to Facebook, actually, for AIW, because they don't post anything on their website. We can go to ROH Wrestling, Chikara Pro, all that stuff, but we want to add more based on your suggestions. So using our social media links, which you can find in every single video, send us links to your favorite and or local promotions, whether it's their Facebook page, their YouTubes, their websites, anywhere they got a little bit of what they got going on. We need their upcoming shows, and within 24 hours, the results of said shows. If we like what they've got going on, we will not only continue to talk about them on a regular basis, but we'll give you a shout out for bringing them to our attention. You might want to check out our podcast. That's a SoundCloud link. It hasn't really been working lately, but give it a shot. Give it a subscribe. Let us know that you want to listen to some podcasts. There are some up that you can listen to right now. We just can't seem to upload any right now. But another channel that you should watch is Reasonable Wrestling Fans. It's Reasonable with a W, like wrestling, where we have the list with Kevin Hawk, Question of the Week with Thomas Wolf, other videos that are loosely based around wrestling. But as of right now, there's a brand new unboxing video from our friends at Pro Wrestling Crate, where we get all kinds of cool stuff. We didn't get this out of a box, this Elite shirt, but you can get Elite shirts in boxes or just at ProWrestlingTees.com. We did get our new little micro brawler here, Papa Shango, along with all the rest of ours. You can check out where we got Roman Reigns, where we got Finn Balor. We got all those in boxes. Go over, check out the unboxing playlist. Let us know what other types of videos you'd like to see over there. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.